Okay, now we're going to look at sinking funds, and it's really just future value. A sinking fund is a fund where you're going to set up to buy something at some point in the future. And it's usually equipment being replaced. You're going to trade it in, and this will reduce the cost of the new equipment. And often they make you do reducing balance depreciation to find the trade-in value. The fund also allows the companies to have funds ready when the new equipment is required, and often you use an inflation thing to figure out what that new cost is going to be. Let's take a look at a question. There is a small business and it purchases a photocopy for 200,000 rand. The machine depreciates at 20% and the reducing balance thing. So that's 1 minus I to the nth power, and yeah, it's just annually. The new cost will escalate at 16%. So that's inflation, just the compound interest thing, and also just annually in 5 years. It'll be offset by selling the old machine, so you get to trade it in, so you can subtract that price from the new machine. It will pay regular monthly amounts into the thing at 15% compounded monthly into the fund. The first payment will be made at the end, at the last month and at the end of the 5-year period. That means the formulas will just work. Okay, what's the scrap value? Just the money times 1 minus the interest rate to the 5th power for 5 years. There's what you're going to get when you trade it in. How much is it going to cost in those 5 years? Well, you add the interest rate and multiply it by 200,000, and there's the cost of it. So what do you need to do for the future? Just subtract them. The cost of the new machine is just the difference of them, 354, 53, 33. Now just put it all in. You're going to try and figure out, the question is the first payment. Determine, okay, we've got all that. Determine the monthly payment. So we don't know what X is. We know what we want in the future. That's where you put the 354,000, and you put the interest rate right down at the bottom, 1 plus the interest rate to 61. Oh, 61. We added 1 because he'll pay regular months into the fund. The first payment will be made immediately, so that's why we have to add 1. There you go. Hey, if it's made immediately, then you've got to add 1. There's 60 payments plus 1 more. Okay, that's it. And all you have to do, this is what I do. I go this divided by, and I type this into the calculator, and you'll get your answer right here. I don't think you have to show this part, but you can multiply by the bottom and then divide by this thing on the top, and you'll get exactly the same answer. Okay.